You're listening to Iman One, formerly known as Ramadan Radio Wolves. You can see us online on Facebook, and you can also tune in on DAB Radio. I'm not taking any calls today, and in fact, this is the last of my Thursday shows. I will be back again on Monday for my 2 half-hour shows, but next week is Eid, and therefore our normal schedule during the Ramadan period will be coming to an end. However, this radio station is planning to be broadcasting all year long, so you can stay tuned. And as I say, we're available on DAB and our tune, and where we've got recorded shows, live shows, you can see us on YouTube. I've got 2 guests with me today. They are the 2 presenters from the previous show that you've been listening to, if you have indeed been listening. So I'm going to turn their mics on now. Say hello, Zahid Shah and Zahid Ali.
Hello.
From the
Hello, Raj. How you doing?
I'm very, very good, thank you. And thank you for inviting me to your show as well. I did thoroughly enjoy that. I do like to talk about IT a lot. I know very little about football.
We've gathered that. You're the expert, Raj.
Right. So just overflowing from the last show, Zahid Ali has got a computer, a laptop in front of him, and I did ask him to have a look at the keyboard, but not the main keyboard, but on the right hand side there are some numbers. And Mr. Zahid Shah, who's playing with his phone, can you show me your keypad for making phone calls and tell me if they look the same? Do you want to describe, Mr. Ali, do you want to describe, actually no, Mr. Shah, you go first, yeah? So you've got your, yeah, exactly, yeah? So read the numbers out.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, all the way down to 0, but there's on the 0 you've got asterisk and whatever, the other sign, hashtag sign.
Okay, don't worry about those 2 signs. Do you remember the telephones of the old days, and particularly with Indian people, they still say, especially in adverts, yeah, if you want to know more about us, number kumar. They say number kumar, turn the dial.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah,
It's
now,
analog sort of thing.
Exactly. So the first number was 1, then 2, then 3, and then the 0 was at the end.
Yeah, like here.
Like you've got. How about you?
They've got the 0 at the bottom of the keypad here, and then it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So on a computer keyboard, the 0 is at the bottom, and then you've got 1, 2, 3. So the 0 is next to the 1.
Yeah.
Which is next to the 2, next to the 2. But on a telephone, why is the 0 so far away?
That's interesting. Why is that?
Why is that? Okay, so cast your mind back, as I say, to the telephones of the old days where you turned the dial. Okay. Telephones in those days, they could only do 2 things. They were down, the handset was down, and the line was disconnected, or you picked it up.
Yeah.
And if you were talking to somebody, great, but if you weren't talking to somebody, you had to tap, 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 tap. And I don't know if you realise that, but that's what you had to do in the old days.
To disconnect.
Tap, 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 tap. No, to connect.
Oh, was it to connect?
Yep. So in the very, very original telephones, there was no dial.
No.
You just banged it a few times, and at the other end, the telephone operator saw your light flashing, and she says, "How can I help you?"
Yeah.
And you'd say, Tetton Hall, 456.
Yeah.
So the operator would connect your phone to their phone.
Physically.
Physically.
There was
physically, yeah.
Physical. You see it in the old photos, in the old videos. Yeah. There was a wire with 2 connectors on the ends, and the operator, typically women, would join the 2 together, and that's how you spoke to somebody. There was no
Wow.
dial. You couldn't dial by yourself.
Mm.
Okay. Then came the days where you could dial the number by yourself.
Because they developed an interchange or something,
They
replacing those women.
developed a telephone exchange,
Wow.
an automatic telephone
Brilliant.
exchange. Yeah.
Amazing.
Now the automatic telephone exchange, well, that was a lot cleverer. But the phones, all they could still do was on off on off.
Mm.
Yeah. So when you wanted to call, say 123, you put the phone down once. That's a 1.
Okay.
Tapped it twice.
Mm.
That was a 2. You tapped it 3 times. That was a 3.
Wow.
Now you didn't actually tap it yourself.
Mm.
When you turned the dial, it did that disconnecting for you.
Okay.
So when you connected 1, it did that for you. Disconnected 1. 2 was 2
Mm.
taps. 3 was 3 taps, and 9 was 9 taps.
Yeah.
How do you represent a 0?
10 taps.
10 taps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not really 0.
It's 10.
It's actually 10.
Yeah, it's 10.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't too sure. Do you know what I mean?
So that's why when you dial 0,
It takes a lot longer.
it's actually 10 taps.
Yeah.
Yep, 10 taps, yeah. And as far as computers are concerned, 0 is 0. It's a character.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a different character. And then, of course, that is how it used to be in the old days until tone dialing came along. Now, tone dialing, of course, is a different sound. So it doesn't disconnect your phone. It
Yeah.
sends a tone, or like a sound.
Aren't these phones are sending tones now?
These mobile phones are not sending tones. They're speaking computer language. These phones are all digital these days, yeah.
Okay.
From second generation mobile phones onwards, it's all entirely digital. There's no tapping going on. It's sending a numerical in bits and bytes. It's sending out communications to the cell tower.
So basically, what you're telling me is that this is all efficient, now.
Now it's a lot more efficient. And now it's all digital.
So I'm going to ask you a question. You don't have to answer this now. You can probably answer it later. But if it's so efficient, why are these telephone companies charging us so much money for the mobile phones?
Because they have to build a network of towers, and those towers cost money. They cost electricity. Telephone calls have become actually quite cheap these days.
Very cheap.
Very, very cheap. I got my first mobile phone back in 1994 on the what was then called the Orange network. It's now called EE. And for me, and we are talking about 1994, so imagine what £15 is that in today's money, yeah. But for £15, you could get a month's. You could get 15 minutes. You could get 15 minutes of airtime for £15. And I'm a bloke, so for me, a 30-second phone call is a long phone call.
Yeah.
I could make 30 phone calls for £15. And that plan stayed the same for quite a long time. They doubled the minutes to 30 minutes and
Yeah, I
an
remember.
hour, and
Yeah.
then the prices started creeping up. Phone companies charge you a lot these days because a lot of people don't always buy their own phone.
No, they don't.
So, for example, you might have heard of the Samsung Z Fold.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
opens up, yeah,
My sister's
into
got that.
twice. That costs £2,000.
Yeah.
It's a £2,000 mobile phone. You can buy computers cheaper than that.
You can.
You can buy computers cheaper than that.
Zahid, how much was your computer?
This one that I've got now. I always go for the cheapest one that I can get. So I think it was about 150.
That's cheap.
Right, now I've just realised that you've got the call for prayer, and therefore it seems that I only have 20 seconds left.
Oh, so okay, Raj.
So we've got 16 seconds. I didn't spot that because I
How long-
And then there'll be a 12-minute break.
I think there's going to be a might be longer.
Okay.
It might be the next presenter DJ Oshiki.
Oh,
Okay, we're coming off now. Bye bye.